Hey YouTube, coming at you with the team that got me to Legend for the 13th straight season. And this team is, I can't even downplay how strong this team is. I played 6 sets. I went 5-0 3 times. I went 4-1 twice, and then the last one was 2-3. So absolutely straight domination with this team. As you can see, 30-55. I got to like 30-25 in the last 2, or with my Master League team, which is coming tomorrow. But it is Shadow Vulpix with quick attack, Exeggcute with confusion, also shadow, and ducklett. And basically how this team works is Vulpix is so good in basically every single neutral situation. You're going to grab shields unless you're against like just a water type Pokemon that's throwing water type moves. So it's on the lead. You basically staying with anything. Again, if it's like a water gun Pokemon, you leave. Probably Exeggcute as the safe swap, but I haven't seen like a lot of pure water type Pokemon. If it's literally anything else, you stay in because you're gonna get a shield or get switch. And I'll show you what I mean right here. Let's get into a bunch of these battles. I will go over how you play them. Chikorita is obviously a great lead because it's a grass type. They are gonna safe swap their Vulpix. Because I'm ahead on energy, I'm just gonna get the body slam off because these body slams, like I said, everything in neutral situation does about 50%. It's a little more when it's shadow on shadow, right? So got a shield. Vulpix will always grab shields or do like an insane amount of damage. So grab the shield. I'll take 1 there. That's fine. I'm going to shield because I think they'll just outpace me to this next body slam anyways. So I'm just going to shield that and lower their attack first in case they do get to another body slam. At that point, they just kind of let it go, knowing that they'll still get to another body slam, but it's not going to take them out because they're not a shadow. So that's fine. Pro of this is I will basically be at a Brave Bird for what comes in, and out comes the ducklett. So throw the Brave Bird, no point of baiting. And this is where you're so strong here. They need to go for Brave Bird. That was not a Brave Bird. That was just way too quick. So Bubble Beam ain't going to do anything. I have a super effective Ancient Power here. The confusions are adding up. Does the shadow version matter? It doesn't. I don't think in the end it truly matters, but that shadow bonus is so substantial when you're doing like a charge type move like confusion or razor leaf and stuff like that, right? So I think it does probably matter on Exeggcute, less so on Vulpix. I think you could just go regular Vulpix. I think if you're just going for the strong confusion damage, you probably want that shadow damage, because look at that, like shadow damage adding up. This could be body slam, so that would probably take me out from this range, and my ducklett is super low, so I just need to shield. They are loaded, so I do make a catch here, so now I can get to the body slam. I remember this matchup because I'm like, okay, because the only lose condition is if they catch, and they do catch on their Vulpix, so good catch back. Trading off catches, try to undercharge, does not matter. They get to a move. It is not going to be enough to take me out because, again, everything does about 50% in this league, and I live with 1 HP to take them out here. So good trading off catches there. Good game. Vulpix into ducklett. Again, you think it's bad. It's not. You're going to get to the body slam and the bubble beam at the same time. They almost always shield the first one because they want to throw the bubble beam. And if they don't shield the first one, it does like a significant amount of damage. So I do lose in the 0 if they go Brave Bird, and some did. I don't remember. Yeah, this is one that goes straight Brave Bird. That's fine. I don't ever shield this. Come in here. They come in with Wooper, and you basically have 2 answers for Wooper. You have this ducklett, and you have Exeggcute because it resists a flying and a grass type, right? So it just resists everything. I'm going straight Brave Bird because if they don't shield, it's going to take it out, and if they do, I can just go straight Exeggcute and just confusion down, and they do end up letting it go. I will reset anyways. Here comes that confusion damage. They get a move off. Probably just another bubble beam. Yeah, that's fine. This confusion is going to take him out. And oh, you know what doesn't like confusion? A shadow poison Pokemon. Basically deletes the Oddish, and I have 2 shields. I can just, doesn't matter. They're doing razor leaf damage. I am doing a super effective wing attack as well. This is where it gets a little tricky. Let me pause it here because you are double weak to a rock type Pokemon in Slugma. Well, here's the thing. It's not a rock type Pokemon. It is just a fire type Pokemon that has a rock type fast move, right? Here's the pro though. Slugma is very, very glassy. So again, if it's not a water Pokemon, I'm basically staying in because you can't you could come execute, but I'm assuming that they may have an answer for this. They may not though, but I like to just try and grab shields. I played this a few ways, but I like to try and grab at least one shield, and then if I need to, I'll bail. So get this here. I am gonna bail though, because damage is done, and I think I just get full farm down. So I come in here, look at how much those confusions are chipping. I expect this to be some sort of rock throw, so I will shield that up. Rock slide, yeah, that's fine. Basically take them out. Out comes the Cottony, and I'm like, okay, Slugma with rock throw, Cottony as a Razor Leafer. They probably have another Razor Leafer in the back. So I just need to hopefully take this out. I do get to move to take this out, so this is huge if they let it go. Or either way, so they do let it go, so that's good. I take that out. If the Slugma comes back in, Slugma comes in, they'll rock throw me down before. Pumpkaboo, it is a grass. You can see the Razor Leafer. I'll just come in here. Going straight Bubble Beam. Again, there's no point, especially when Razor Leaf's doing so much damage, there's no point of faking a Brave Bird. Like, I know you know this is resisted. I don't care. The damage is the wing attack, and the damage that you're doing is the Razor Leaf. So I am fine just going straight Bubble Beam, lowering that attack, knowing that it's just a fast damage team. I don't really need to worry about charge moves because it's all just fast move damage, right? So I try and snipe with that. But in the end, Ducklett able to just wing attack down. Again, this is a bad matchup, but it's a good matchup in the fact that you're just going to get shield advantage. Confusions are shadow on shadow, 100% going to take you out. There's no way around this. You're going to lose in every shield, not every shield scenario with the confusions, but in the even shield scenarios, you'll lose. However, I'm not looking for an even shield scenario. I am looking to take this out / do chip damage before, or grab this last shield. And I think I grabbed the last shield. So again, vulpix does its job. Come in here because I can resist the confusions. I really don't want to take a move, even if it is just Psyshock. Shadow on shadow Psyshock is still gonna just chip. So I am able to get this ancient power off. This will do a ton of chip damage. Will not take it out. Will not take it out. It is a shadow, so we'll take it out. It does not. So I didn't see it. If it was a non-shadow, it would not take it out. But it is a shadow, so I took it out. Able to get the full farm down. Chinchou in the back. The egg is absolutely destroying this team. Coming here because I don't think I could confusion down, but at this point I think I could just wing attack down too. Thunderbolt does take me out. That's fine. At this point I now can confusion down. So close there. This was probably one of my 5-0s. Okay, so there's 1-5-0 there. Ducklett, again, shadow version, a little trickier, but not bad because again, I can just go body slam and this is going to grab a shield. 100% this will grab a shield because they're not going to let a shadow vulpix hit a shadow Ducklett here, because then I could just basically tackle it down or quick attack down. So I'm going to shield back and bank some energy, knowing that they have to throw Brave Bird here. So we do CMP. They do go Brave Bird, which is great. We do CMP and I went Bubble Beam, so I'm hoping I can grab a shield, but they just may let it go because damn, and get out of here. So that's not a bad play by them. And this is where it gets into a tricky situation because this C-Bomb's probably going to take me out, or pretty close to it. So pretty close to it. I was hoping that I would grab a shield here, and I do grab a shield, so that's great. They are loaded with energy, and they need to sludge off, but they are... Sorry. Bulbasaur, Oddish are poison. That one was a shadow. When you have a super effective confusion user coming at you, that is a shadow, it takes 3 confusions to take out it normally. So that just absolutely deletes it. Out comes a Wooper, which is not a good answer. Body slam will still hurt. Like, again, 50%, like most things do. There's your 50%. I'm just getting this out of here. So goodbye, Wooper, because you have no chance of living this. And come in here thinking that they either need to throw, they need to throw the Bubble Beam, but I'm just going to outpace because this thing, quick attack body slam, is that's like 4 for the first one and 3 for the next one. Very spammy. Very spammy. Ducklett, non-shadow. Non-shadow, I'm just staying in. Again, everything you're staying in unless it's like a water gun user. Try and throw right away just to get this chip off. If they let it go, they'll be in the yellow. If they don't, you got the shield and then you're fine, right? Well, not fine, but you got the shield. If they throw a bubble beam, you'll live. You'll live again, and then I'll reset because I just don't want to get farmed down and them have a ton of energy. I feel like that's fast. So I feel like that's bubble beam, which is fine. I can live that. These wing attacks are adding up, and there's a Cottony with charm. So this is a little rough because I don't have a direct answer for this. I mean, I do, sort of, but my vulpix is pretty low. Defense boost there is nice because now it's just wing attack range, so that's fine. I can't count vulpix because it's too low, even though it resists the charm. I'll just come ahead here, shield, get ahead on energy. See what comes back in. The ducklett is pretty low on energy if it comes back in. So we CMP because I should have just thrown earlier, forced the shield. They bubble beam, I bubble beam back. We're just both baiting each other. Never bait. I almost lose one up coming up because I bait. They let it go. It is a vulpix. So I'm just going to lower their attack. Not that lowering attack matters. Does this one cost me? Let the first one go. And then I get this one off here. So they have to shield. But now they can farm. I think I misplayed this looking back. Yeah. Because now they can just farm down and come out with multiple moves and I'm going to be taken out here. Yeah. I don't like how I played this. I should have forced them to throw earlier and lower their attack again. But it's not like lowering the attack matters because everything, even lower attack, still does like 50% on your vulpix and it does still chip damage here. So I think I'm going to be too low here. This will take it out, but I think my ducklett is lower than their ducklett. So I'm going to lose this matchup. Yeah, I don't like how I played that. Chikorita, obviously a great lead here. Looks like they were maybe slightly delayed there. Looks like we're almost back on track here. Yeah, this is the one where I bait and almost lose. I'm thinking like, for sure they'll shield, and then they don't shield. I'm like, fine. So now I put myself in never bait, people, never bait. I put myself in a little bit of a tricky situation. I am able to do a ton of damage there. Again, they'll probably get at least 2 off here, and these 2 will add up. Put me in the red, which is fine. I should come out with energy. But not, red after 1 quick attack. So got energy, keep switch, but super low here. I'll probably grab a shield no matter what comes in. Not if you CMP me first. So good CMP on their part to have all this energy go away. I'll probably, because I come vulpix, because I'm like, I know that they probably have an answer for it in the back, but if I can still just chip or get a shield advantage here, should be okay. And I'm going to force them to throw here because I think that I'm going to shield and bank. Yeah, because I felt that like they're going to force them to throw because wing attack is still doing the most damage here. But I still want to keep that alive because I think I may need it in the ending. Could be Brave Bird, but it's probably just a bubble beam. So I let this, I'm shielding. The problem is like if you don't shield a bubble beam, it's still going to chip. And the wing attack is doing all the damage, right? So even like taking off like 10 HP is still a lot in this league. As you can see here, like it won't take me out, but it's it's a Brave Bird, so that will take me out. But they are dry, and I get to basically as much as I could before them being at their move. Take them out. 1 more, get the body slam. Good energy management there. Needing to just farm up as much as I could and have as little health left as I could. Chinchou, again, Chinchou is not a bad lead. You get to the body slams at the same time as the bubble beam. They almost always shield because if they don't, you're taking like deep yellow if they don't shield. So they shield, knowing they're going to lower my attack. That's fine. I'll stay in because I'm going to get another one off and still take it to the yellow. And then even if they're loaded with energy, they can't throw anything at the egg. Everything's resisted. So I'm going to grab this. I already grabbed 1 shield. Chip damage, even lowered attack is going to take them down to red. They have to throw. So I lose switch. This is almost taken out. I got a shield. Out comes a Lickitung with a fire move. So I have to just kind of bail. I don't know what this move is. I just shield. I don't know what the move would have been. Flame charge would have been resisted, but again, I don't know what the move is. So I just I just shield it, knowing that it's still pretty healthy. Take it out here. I know the Chinchou is going to come back in. It's pretty low though, right? Because damage was done. I don't even bother throwing. I will shield. I don't even bother throwing because I know I just come out loaded with energy here. So I just farm down all the way, loaded with energy. If something comes in, I am going to probably Brave Bird because I'm almost at 2 Brave Birds, right? So let's just get one of them here. Hopefully this comes up soon. And now damage is done. They are going to need to throw. Bubble Beam's not going to take me out. They need to throw a Brave Bird here. And if they do, they're going to lower their defense so that they're now in wing attack range. So no point of throwing. I could just wing attack down. So that was my second 5-0. That got me to 29-12, I believe. And I think I ended 5-5-4. So I think, and Tapu, so that was nice. I think I ended 5-5-4 because I went 29-12 here. And I think the next set, yeah, 29-12. And I think the next set I went 5-0. I'm showing another Slugma one just to show that, like, so this one I went a bit earlier. And again, it's a fast move damage team. So I'm grabbing the shield here, knowing that they're probably going to shield. I expect another Razor Leaf in the back, right? So I did that just to take that out, grab a shield, because I need shields to take out this Slugma. Like I need shields down to take out their Slugma. I know they have a Razor Leaf in the back, so I think I may come Ducklett in here. Yeah. Because at least Ducklett's going to be neutral. Like it takes neutral to Razor Leaf as opposed to vulpix takes resisted. So that was my thought process. And they shield, but that is fine. You are not a rock, so you're not resisting. And it's an oddish, so good catch. But you're not a rock, so you're not resisting the wing attacks. You're taking neutral. Lower their attack, which is good because now it's resisted. And now I can just get to basically 100 energy. Back-to-back body slams. No problem. I am going to get this off and 2 shield flex on your fast move team. So Slugma, even though you're double weak to rock, not an issue. Not an issue with this team. Vulpix into Chinchou. Again, we've seen this before. You just throw the body slam. They're going to shield once. You throw it again. You're going to lose this matchup. You're going to get a shield advantage. You are going to get the egg on this, and they're going to be in trouble. So perfect shield. Bubble Beam comes in. You body slam, they're going to have to throw, so you're going to get a second body slam off. So this is a very, very, very comfortable matchup, and your Ducklett doesn't need to see this. So you can take switch, not take switch, take shield, have this low, get confusions off, and not have this see your Ducklett. It is the easiest matchup when this is on the lead. So there's your shield advantage. They come in with their own Ducklett. I'm just going to throw the Ancient Power. Could be, I may shield. No, I'm going to let it go. Yeah, I'm going to shield. As I say, I don't know if that could have been Brave Bird or not. But also, others were running with Aerial Ace, and which got me nervous. So, get that. Grab the last shield. At this point, they have to throw Brave Bird. So, I'll probably respect it, because I expect them to throw the Brave Bird. And then, because they know they have the Chinchou left, right? So, they're thinking that maybe they can take me out with that. That was pretty quick, so they're not going to get to another Brave Bird. So, this is just going to be a Bubble Beam. And now I'm loaded with energy, so even if this Chinchou comes in, you are just going to get blasted here. And they come in with a Fire-type Pokemon trying to catch, but it does not matter because I'm basically at 2 Brave Birds because I was able to farm down all the way. So goodbye Chinchou, and goodbye... Actually, I don't even know if this takes this Vulpix out. It should take it out, but not quite because it's not a shadow. So at this point, I could just Confusion down. They do get a move off. Which is fine. It is low enough that it is now within wing attack range to take this out. So that was another 5-0, which took me to 2982. So Tapu and a Lickitung, not bad. The third reward was not as nice. So 2982, and then this may be my 4-1 to get me to Legend. So good lead here. They come in Seal. Oh yeah, this is my 4-1 because I thought I blew it here. Seal's a water type Pokemon, yes, but it is a water with a Ghost fast move, which does super effective against your psychic Pokemon. So this is not great to go into. I will grab a shield. They're going to have to throw again. Even Aqua Tail will take me out from this range. So I'm like, okay, that sucks. But it is now just wing attack farm down range. Right? So even if they get to an Icy Wind and chip me a ton and lower my attack, I'm going to come out with a Brave Bird here. So I just got to let this go because I think Vulpix, I already know Vulpix is going to dominate the front matchup, right? And I just need it to hopefully be okay in the back. So I just go straight Brave Bird here. I'm like, yeah, even attack lowered, a Brave Bird is still going to one-shot a Grass-type Pokemon, and they let it go. I'll bank the other one, and out comes a Ducklett. And again, Vulpix is only 2 body slams away from taking this out, right? So there is one, and they're going to have to Bubble Beam. Bubble Beam will not take me out. So Bubble Beam will not take me out. Shield, and it was an Aerial Ace. So that was a good shield. Why did I not... I don't know why in the moment I shielded that. Maybe it's because I saw Aerial Ace a couple times. I'm like, Aerial Ace will take me out. Anyways, put it low enough. Aerial Ace does take me out. They're not going to get to a Brave Bird, but they don't need a Brave Bird. They only need an Aerial Ace. So if I can chip this enough and wing attack down, should be okay. And I am able to wing attack down for the win, for the 4-1. And with that, not a good one, but one nonetheless. So 30-25 with a straight up domination of a team. And 13 straight season with Legend. And yes, I did get my Pika Libre already, and that is 13 straight seasons without a shiny Pika Libre. So that sucks, but what can you do? Anyways, super dominant team. Grab shields with Vulpix. Execute is a super hard answer to Chinchou, and the confusion damage is so much, and Ducklett is still Ducklett outside of Chinchou, right? So that is how we hit Legend this season. That is how you can hit Legend this season, because it is a super strong Pokemon, super strong team. And you should, if you use the team, you will probably be good. Just, again, play it like that. As long as you don't see it like a water Pokemon with a water type fast move on the lead, you are fine to stay in with every single thing. Try and get shield advantage, because shield advantage with Execute and Ducklett in the back is just, you're in for a good time. Anyways, that is it. I do have my first Master League team tomorrow with Lugia, because I built my Lugia up, so check that out. And then let me know in the comments below if you made it this long, because I'll play with other. I'll do Master League. Again, I only have Lugia as my only Master League legendary. I don't have anything else. So I do have non-legendary like Dragonite, Metagross, Excadrill, Garchomp. So I have a bunch of those. So if you want me to play Master League and you want Master League teams like that, let me know. If you want other other Element Cut teams, let me know. Honestly, this team's very, 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 very strong. So just use this team. Again, you don't need the Shadow for Vulpix. I think you don't necessarily need it for the egg, but it's probably better if you do have it. But worst case scenario, if you don't have it, I think it's fine to use this team, because it does like this. It's the same idea, right? So that is it. Let me know what you want me to play, but I think this team is very, very, very strong to help you hit Legend. Anyways, glad I hit it. I like to cut it close. I got 2 weeks, I guess. So, but glad I hit it. 13 straight. We'll see what next season holds in store. Oh, and while we're on this sort of discussion, because I posted on Reddit, I'm like, give me ideas. Like, these top teams and team ideas are fine. And if the meta changes next season, that will help this channel a bit. But people are getting bored of GBL right now. So people suggested like a bunch of things. One thing that I kind of liked, which I'm thinking about doing on like the Tuesday before a league turnover, because I think like early on is good to use. So 2 things were said that I think both are good, and I just need to figure out when I want to do them. So the first thing that was said was people like teams like this, where you actually thoroughly explain how to play it out in every different matchups with different leads. So that's kind of what I wanted to try here. It's much easier in this one, because again, there's only like one hard punish for this, but you basically, here's a good team for grinding. Here's how you play out all the different matchups. Here's what you need to think about, stuff like that. So people like that, but they also want it early in the thing, because they don't want to be like, I save it till Tuesday, and then I show you on Tuesday how dominant it is, and the league turnover is on Wednesday. So they want me to like find a team, showcase like more than 2 sets. They said like 3-4 sets of how strong it is, how to use it, so that they can grind with it. So that was the first thing. The second thing they said is they wanted to show like my thought process. So basically they want me to do like a stream so they can show like how I'm doing battles and thinking about it. And obviously I don't have the time to do a stream, but what I was thinking is maybe what I'll do is I'll just throw the camera on like this and just like do a set and stream it, but like make it a video. So basically I'll hit the record. So I'll set this up like normally. I'll have the team. I'll set up the record button like I do for a video, and then I'll show my screen, and I'll do like one set with the team, basically going through my thought process of like okay, here's this matchup. I like this because I can stay in here. Here's or I'm gonna switch into this because of this, so that you get to see a team in action and my thought process around it. So I thought that was a cool idea, just like get my thought process behind how to do something, how to do like a battle. So I think I'll try to do that for at least one team every week, because I think that's a good idea. And if you have any other ideas, let me know in the comments below. So I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.